T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Shill Review. This is Transformers Studio Series, Transformers Devastation, Wheeljack. Wheeljack is a part of the More Than Meets the Eye collection, which I'm glad I Googled because I was just going to say that's the branding for anything that's G1-ish. But that is the new branding for Target exclusives. Instead of buzzworthy Bumblebee, they call it MTMTE, or More Than Meets the Eye. Anywho, for the people who watch me as I upload, thank you, first of all, but sorry that I haven't been uploading. Holidays, I got Metroid Prime 4 for Christmas weeks ago, and the new season of Fortnite started. Yeah, that's that. And now I end the year on the most exciting release. Well, I still got 2 more days technically. And I got stuff like this. Yeah, but this is Earthrise Wheeljack, just with a new paint job to look a little bit more like Transformers Devastation and a little bit more G1 cartoon accurate. He comes with the weapon that figure came with. Right here. It has that. I don't remember him coming with another gun, to be honest with you. But as we know, this is supposed to go on his shoulder to replicate the old cartoon / comic look. And he does come with a big oversized G1 cartoon hand cannon. Like, it sits in the hand looking like that. This is very G1-ish. Like, typically, there should probably, if they wanted to go super old school, they would have put a handle right there to make it look super old school. But here he is. He doesn't have the real world car racing markings that they tried to put on the first version of this guy. It has been released several times with different deco. But this is a more plain Jane cartoon accurate version. If they wanted it to really look like the cartoon or the video game, this cell shading like effect they did on the windshield, they would have actually put that all over the body, to be honest with you. But this seems like a happy compromise to make it fit in with your G1 collection that they're doing with Studio Series, to be honest with you. But to show you again, here is his face. Here is the side of his face. And here's the back of his head. Because it's not cut out, he's not going to be looking up much right there. The arms go up to here. You do have a secondary joint for transformation to do stuff like that. And you get a swivel right there. Bicep swivel, unfortunately, and I was reminded of this once I opened it, the bicep is the elbow at the same time. I have hated that since it has ever been a thing. So it makes his bicep kind of disappear since you're looking at this as being the shoulders. Anywho, he does have, thanks for transformation, a wrist rotation. You do get a waist rotation. He has the type of hip joints that I like that doesn't involve the crotch skirt, so you can go forward and back and you don't have to change anything. The quality is about what you expect as far as the older toys. That's just pinned in and it does not peg tightly. So sometimes it comes out. Now that I'm trying to do it, it's in there. So maybe that was my fault. But you do get a lot of ugly hollowness, so I don't like that aesthetically. They did try to put some piston detail in there, but that just looks weird. If it was more filled in with that detail, it would have been better. You do get some forward, you get some back, and you get ankle pivot right there. But I do think it's cool that they gave you this new gun. And these wings can do what they do. They can honestly come off. And you could, let's see, yeah, They could port there if you wanted to get super old school, or port here, depending on what you want. But no, he did have wings on his back. I think they were specific wings. So you can get yourself a decent pose or two while he's racing around trying to get his Cosmotrons and whatnot. I was gonna not do a transformation since I did that about 5 years ago, but it's so simple I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna come back with the robot mode comparison to this guy, since he's not a robot right now. But I'm gonna take this off, take this off, and I'm going to rotate the waist now. Before I forget, we can go ahead and push the foot down, push the foot down. It's supposed to like click into place, but it might still be bent a bit. But we can, I am going to, you know what? I've rotated this too early. We're supposed to bring this down and then rotate his waist right here. But we can go ahead and bring this up, push this forward as we come down, get that into place, bring this down, bring this into place, click the legs together, and peg this together right there. You can push the head inside of there. We can rotate the arm this way, rotate the fist that way, rotate the arm this way, rotate the fist that way, and lift the shoulders up to here so that they can meet up. It does peg in right here. Yeah, peg into there. And now we can go ahead and close the arms right here. And we can rotate the spoiler that way. And boom, he is a vehicle. Now we could just fine tune, adjust stuff. I have not been able to get this to shut tight. This is about the tightest I can get it, which I guess is tight enough. You know what, that's all the way down. The first time I did it, it didn't do it. But here he is. The wheels are pinned on, but luckily you don't see. They're clipped on, I mean. And luckily you don't see the clips because they went inside, which I think they should do. And it's a fully cohesive like vehicle under here where it's just fully flat. It doesn't seem like hollow under there. Let's roll. We can put this up here. You can port the gun back here if you want, or since this does have a weapons port, we can port that there if you want. If you wanted to see what Wheeljack looks like without the spoiler, there's that. Not too appealing because he has gaping holes now, so we won't be doing that. But you mostly get this paint down here. All of this paint. I'm not liking that part. And nothing really in the back. Here it is next to Voyager class Brawl. Who Trust is significantly heavier. Not a lot heavier, but there you go with that. So, nice vehicle mode. I got this because it was on clearance at Target, and I wanted a more cartoon accurate version, which I didn't have before. I didn't buy any of those Japanese ones, but reverse transformation. We're going to kind of like bend this to get that out of the way. This is the toughest part, grabbing that so I can get out of the way. I'm gonna rotate this. Get the arms out the way. We can rotate these and rotate the fist forward. This, we can lift the chest up, separate the legs, bring this out. As you're doing this, we can push that down so we can get the leg into place and squeeze get the leg into place, squeeze, bring this down and like lift it up. And basically, he is a robot again. If to finish off his look, you might want to put that there and make him whatever hand you want. But let's transform Bro. Here he is next to a short Voyager class. So there you are. Sometimes Voyager and Deluxe is all over the place. Wheeljack is not one of the taller Deluxes, and this is not one of the taller Voyagers. So it is what it is. It's just mass-wise and the amount of plastic and engineering. This is a Voyager. But anywho, this guy should be back for a comparison with that new Bumblebee when that comes out, because I'm definitely going to get it. It reminds me of classics, and I love that figure. Anywho, thank you for watching. He's just alright as far as a review. Should you buy him or whatnot if you want to hear that? If you actually own Earthrise, I don't see a need to upgrade unless you want this color scheme. But finding it on clearance, yeah, why not? Thank you for watching. Until next time, TMan978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos.